All right, I'm going to start off with the, well, I think it's scheduled to be a second, but it was a third sewing machine rescue to pick up yesterday. Um, all the way over to New Baltimore almost, over by a Selfridge Air National Guard base. Um, but man, I'm still feeling the effects. This one's a dusty one, like one of the other. The Senior 201 was pretty dusty too. And I think I'm feeling the effects of the dust. Probably 14 hours plus on the road, way over 16-hour day. But like I said, I'll start off with this model, and she's a cam design. She's seized up. I wound up donating the table, got the pedal off her, and the cabinet to the Goodwill. Amazingly, there are no Goodwills over on that side of the state. All the way, on the north of Detroit too. It's all like Salvation Armies, and they don't even accept sewing machines. They told me, so the cabinets didn't go, like all the Goodwills, except just cabinets, and especially sewing machines. Creepy. But anyways, this came with the manual, came with a box of attachments. I don't know my attachments yet, so I don't even want to comment. The cool thing though is with this is like a cool little double box. So I guess that's a buttonhole stitcher thing, and then the cams are down below. So this is all the cams. So there, some other air needles and stuff, cases. So this is a really cool find, and like I said, it's free, so really awesome. Gal was really shy. She didn't talk much at all. She didn't really know anything. She just was like, "This is my parents' house, or parents' old house," and she needed room. So, but she does have listed, she was going to list at least a treadle machine for $300 on Facebook. So I don't know, check it out if you see anything over by, was it like Chesterfield or Chesterfield Township, Anchor Bay. But anyways, we'll go ahead and pause, and then I'll go on to the, let's see, on the way I guess is the 201 container. We'll just go and pause now. Okay, so yeah, the box, this is, Grandma lied to me and said she electrified the 201. It was already a direct drive motor electrified. This was already kind of falling apart, but the way back, the whole base completely came off, and this is what the 201 came in. This will be an interesting project to see about restoring, but man, I don't know if I'll use the same material. That is like some cheap material. I think I can do better than that for a senior. But I'm going to go ahead and pause. Of course, I start off with the two dustiest, and yeah, I was thinking the dust was getting to me too, not just the 12 Reese's peanut butter cups. Like, I think it was 3 days back, the day I got the, the first 11959, the Chrysler 120 491, and then the domestic, forget what it was. I think we assumed it's a 151 eventually. Yeah, those, that first day I got a 4-pack of Reese's peanut butter cups for $1.85 at Meijer's. Happened to be in Walmart, and I saw a 12-pack of Reese's peanut butter cups for $1.96, and I'm like, oh, that'd be perfect for the lawn road trip day. And that didn't help anything either, man. That's I have a hangover from that, plus, that's very allergic response, triggering more of the dusty from that Sears-Kenmore. It's really dusty. But, yeah, this is a really awesome find. I didn't really want to spend more, but this is $75, and she offered $50, and so I said, okay, I'll take it. Might as well. It's a nice 201. This is a beveled gear design. Sounds loud to me. I don't know. I'll have to kind of study up. But she's moving free, so this one's a good one. I think I got photos already of serial number, but I'll do some research on, see if I can date the number. I'll get info. I am wondering if anybody out there knows, I asked in the last video, is this foot controller the original one? Because she had listed and she told me pretty point blank I was okay to say it. Grandma lied to me. Grandma lied to her, noting that she had electrified this just for her and probably just put it in a case. And maybe this is like a modified version. I know this looks like different than the 1591, which I'll go ahead and just sweep. I don't know what they call it. Pan over to the 1591. This is a 1591. I got a reply back from the gal. She's going to hold the table for me, so that's really awesome. It's a small one, but, you know, it's a really nice one, and I wasn't wanting to focus really on the sceners too much, but I did start off this journey with the first paid for sewing machine, really, you know, and that's a significant amount, was $40. So everything was free prior. I don't know, I kind of just $10 for one. That's not much, but I did pay technically. My first machine I bought was $10. I like to say it was a Sears vibrating shuttle to fiddle bass. You know, it's kind of fibbing a little, but this one's a little dusty too. That's good. They all need to be cleaned off. I suppose the two weights come too bad. But yeah, I wound up disassembling to remove. I didn't have room to put the table, so I took some photos. Hopefully I've got everything figured out, or it's color coded, and I can figure out when I reassemble with the table and I find the time to get over there. I'm going to try to plan to get over there. So I noticed in the previous video, interestingly, when I got the $50 really nicest at the time, this other treadle's even better. But anyways, that came with all these bobbins. Interestingly, the class 66, I think, yeah, class 66. This one's 15, class 15, but came with these better manuals. So I have the 201 better manual and the 1591 better manual, because that's a little rough and dusty. Everything looks like it's there. This looks like it's moving okay. Actually, this one sounds really smooth. So it doesn't sound so bad. So it's pretty good. It doesn't have the switch here, but I'm guessing that's because of the knee pedal for this design. And so that's why I guess would be more the original plug. So maybe Grandma upgraded or changed the design. But it'll be interesting to see with that 201 how the two will fit into that cabinet. So then I'll have an actual just Sears cabinet. I think it's whites only cabinet. This is stuff that came with that. I think it's a Kenmore 67. I don't know. It's been noted maybe as an 85. Listed as a 55, or not really listed as a 55. We thought it might be a 55 because this manual. This came with, awesome 6 bobbins. At least should clean up. Nothing too bent up. This looks like it's got a little bend in it, but nothing bad. Actually, back to this 1591. Wow, that one got stepped on. So that one I have to look at, and I'm thinking these are class 66. So it came with class 66 bobbins, and then the 2 class 15 bobbins. Okay, let's get back to, there's attachments, another button sewing, deluxe white, Kenmore button attachments. Or wait, is this a zigzag? Deluxe zigzag. Oh, maybe it's a zigzag attachment. Excuse me. Maybe zigzagging buttons. Come over here, and that's to her. But she's the star of the show now. She's the best treadle of all of them. But let's get back to the 117-959. This is my second one. First one's over here. Second one's right here. And yeah, she's I think I already have a video of, I took photos, so that should all be there. Came with a box for attachments, and it came with a manual, so that's a bonus. This one seems to be working okay. He demonstrated it's working. I saved the cabinet. I've got the pedal, all that, so I can, get that going. I have that has a badge. It's a Sears Roebuck badge cabinet for sure too. But this one's working. It seemed to start off need a little kickstart. It was kind of weak in the low gear, but no biggie. Like all these other whites, I want to see what I can do to retrofit, like maybe backwards. I don't know how. If I can get to me a custom treadle wheel on there, or if I want to have like a oh man, I move any of this stuff, dust bomb it. If the camera picks it up. I'm still getting an allergy. Since I moved that Sears-Kenmore. But anyways, I want to see what about external motors, stepper motors, servo motors. Can be done to modify these. But now I've got the 2, and there's potentially a 3rd and a 4th to see about modifying to be a 117.95, so it can use that low shank foot. I don't know if there's enough room to go high or slant shank, These do the whites do look like they have more of a distance between, like a slant shape would fit better, is just my guess. It's just me guessing. Actually, you can kind of see here the distance compared to, see here the distance is significantly more. So I guess a slant shape would be okay. Let's move on over to the second item. This is going to be a third, but I was running a little late. Listed as a 153, so it's like, oh cool, a magnesium version. Dun dun dun. Free. I remember now that one. That one was 25. So, and actually the way she was talking, I almost sounded like she wanted to give it to me, and I didn't. It's their family, you know, they had a farm, and I got free eggs and great eggs too, so it was really cool, and I'm sure I can go back and always get eggs if I need. Sounds like they have 70 cluckers. So this one came with the 6 bobbins also, so it's the lucky number 6, plus they all have the shuttle, bobbin in the shuttle. This one has a badge on it, where this one doesn't look like it ever had the badge on it. So I forget where I find, oh, it's in the very back. That one has, camera, down below, and there you can see, maybe, I can't tell the view, that has in a casting where this one doesn't have down there. So interesting, I wonder what the differences are between the two. This one, the thread selector in reverse works really good, but she's stuck. She actually came loose, like spinning like that, and that's still kind of stiff for the bobbin winding, but yeah, oh, there she goes. I just bust her free. I just busted her free. That might be something funky. It's probably not good. So yeah, there's something funky. I gotta work on that one. Oil her up. Oh, gargle. I got snot in my throat now from attacking the tension. I didn't check the tension on any of these. So it's loose. It's good. So I oiled up her. She's really quiet. I didn't get to her yet. So I've got a bunch of, again, behind, and thankfully the weather's keeping me in. The Netchie, I was going to pick up a Netchie, and that was kind of cool. The gal contacted me, all kind of felt bad, worried, you know, that her husband, she didn't want to get him emotional, it was his grandmother's, it was the only thing he had left of the grandmother's, and she wanted to thank me too for, I'm basically the reason it was rescued, because they were just going to go ahead and everything was going to go with the estate. And I asked if they could take it and put it aside for me. It took them a day or two to think about it, and wound up just go ahead and they brought it home, and I was like, cool. And it was like spirit or something was leading me, thinking like, you know, I bet you they're going to want to keep it, because I started not getting responses back too soon. She's like, don't worry about it, no worries, no hurries. So that's cool. That's a cool family heirloom to have. She says it's going to be some kind of valance or table thing is being set up on it. And I'm like, well, I could take that machine and use, but it sounds like they're keeping for the machine also, which is cool. It's supposed to be a really good Netchie model also, and that would have been an awesome $25 fine. But hey, it's more awesome and excellent that that's staying with their family, and hopefully maybe future generations, if not theirs, can use that to sew with, because all these really are made prior to the era of pre-planned and engineered obsolescence. That one might be engineered obsolescence, kind of maybe back there, that 1410, but I don't know, man. I kind of wonder. They are pretty impressive. So yeah, these are meant to last a lifetime. Uh-oh. Don't want to neglect her down there. She's pretty bad shape. She looks like the first treadle, but I'm going to get her going, and she'll be shiny at least and patinaed, but functioning good. Okay, well, yeah, I should probably go grab something to eat. Get rehydrated also, and what was there? That pedal came with, oh yeah, that one. I almost want to call it Beautiful, Pretty. I don't know, I think I was calling Prettiest, but I shouldn't be getting carried away naming these machines. Next up, I need to move these shelves. I have to go somewhere, and then I'm going to have to the other room get some better, like not quite pallet racks, but kind of in between decent quality shelving set up for these, because I need to get a shelf dedicated for. Okay. All right, everybody, stay healthy, be safe, and blessings to everybody. Bye for now.